What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Ink by Rock, and today we gonna do how to place a stencil. That's it. Alright, let's get it. By the way, custom. So you're gonna have your thermal paper, your transfer paper. You wanna rip this off. This is the transfer, this is the thermal. You wanna rip this off. Oh, be smooth with it. Be smooth with it. This is what you gonna have.
Bitch, I see what you did
This
there.
is what you gonna have.
I know.
Now, tell you right now, if you're a beginner and you try to put this straight on, 9 times out of 10, it's not gonna wrap with the body. This needs to be able to wrap with the body. You see how when I try to turn it, it starts to break apart? That's why we need to pause these stairs. And you're gonna see what this does. And if you really want to be honest, I'll try to take off all this excessive paper. Ooh. I take off all this excessive paper. The reason why is because I basically want to be able to know that I'm centering it right in the middle. I don't want to have no problems. So yeah, I get real close to what you should have right here. Tight shit, tight shit, tight shit, tight shit. Alright. Maybe all tears, because remember the paper has to be able to wrap around the person's arm. We got our stencil. Boom, this is what we need. We need to prep the client, all right? So what I'm about to do is prep him, use some alcohol, shave him down, make sure the area is nice and clean. That way now I can begin to put on the stencil to then start tattooing, right? So make sure you always have your client stand up. That's probably like one of the biggest things. I definitely tattooed myself sitting down, didn't know that, and I found out as soon as I stood up. By the way, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know why I ripped the tissue. Like, I feel like it just feels like more. Like, you know how like when you get pancakes and then you cut it in half, so now it's like you got one side and one side? Like, it just feels like you just got more. Like,
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
I don't know, it made sense in my head. It just makes sense to me. God damn, I'm hot. So we are going to clean the area with some alcohol. Want to make sure it's nice and clean. It's time to shave.
I'm literally standing here on my phone, not talking.
Otis. They never.
That's not even what they said.
Nobody coming to see you, Otis.
Hey, YouTube. But I got something for that.
Now it's time to place a stencil. I'm drying the area to make sure there's no excess water. Soapy water. And then I get some tape. Now, I'm not gonna lie. At one point, I was asked, why do you get tape? You just wasting tape. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Okay?
Okay.
Everybody does things differently. Okay?
Okay.
Why I use tape. The reason why I use tape is because sometimes you'll put it on first and then you'll realize, maybe I should have moved it more over to the left. Now, if you would have just put the tape in and then did, I know I have to line it here, and I know, because I have the tape already on it, when I bend it, it could use some more rips. That way it could breathe and wrap around better. Okay? Sometimes it doesn't make sense to me to just keep putting it on and wearing out the stencil when you could just put the tape on and then you ask the client as well, hey, do you like it in this area?
No.
What? Oh no, see that's what we not about to do. Police, lock his ass up. Yes, you need to be under the jail. Like what?
This one we just ignore because we don't give a damn, you know? So
Really him. It's really him. You're a victim.
Here we go, CSI.
So, I'm gonna move it to where I want it. So I said, yeah, I think I want it more boom right here. I said I think I want it more boom right here. I'm trying to figure out why you moved your head over here. Like I called you for something, honestly. Anyway, no, come on, bro. We're focused.
He's bugging, Chad.
So, mark the area. All right. I like to mark the area. That way, I know exactly where when I put my stencil stuff. I want to know exactly where when I come down. Boom. All right. So, pull up, put your stencil stuff, come down, you find it, boom. And this is the stencil stuff that I use. I can't even say anchored, archored, I don't know, take a screenshot. You want to put a lot more stencil stuff on the area. You want to put a lot more than you think it's going to be, okay? So if you think it's going to be like right here, you want to basically cover just more wrapped around the arm just so you get everything. So what I do is I just lift it up, make sure the tape stays. You see, I'm making sure I get it all underneath right here. Sometimes you don't want it too wet because then what too much stencil stuff does is it blends your lines together. So that's when you get a little tissue, you do a little, do a little dab. Just to get any excess stencil stuff, okay? Because we don't want our lines blending together. Then I do a little, if I feel like I put a little too much. And by the way, you see my marker is still there. All right? Now, the most important part now, when you're grabbing your stencil, and you're about to put it on, you need your other hand to, I just do this. I put it right here. That way, when I'm pulling it down, nothing gets stuck on without me wanting it to get stuck on. So I grab my 2 fingers and I just put it right there. And what I do is I just line it up. I line it up and come down. Boom. And what I do is I come straight up the middle. And I focus on one side. Boom. 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 And I'm not gonna lie, chat. I think I missed something. See, that's why I said you gotta put a good amount. Alright, so look, even then I still miss a little bit back here, but it's okay. It's not the end of the world. We still got our tape, which is holding it, so we don't gotta worry about it. And you already know the stencil stuff is also wrapped around holding it, so it's not no big deal. That's why we take it off slowly. Boom. Get whatever's left. Sometimes you don't always get it. That's why I still say put an excessive amount. So I'm actually glad that happened. You slightly just go right over it. All right, let's see what we got, chat. Now I ain't gonna lie, it's up to you how you want to take off this stencil. If you want to rip it off like a maniac, you know, that's up to you. But sometimes maybe you didn't put on the stencil right, and maybe you want to put it on again. So that's why I try to preserve and always, you know, save your stencil if it's possible. If it's possible. So that's how you put on your stencil. Just like that. Just like that. I'm Ink by Ra, and I approve this message. Like, comment, and Coach, I think I need a
Don't play with me.
sub. Coach, I think I need a sub. I broke my leg. Subscribe down below. Thank you.